If you had to go to war and you're bringing one man with you, is it Ghost? Is it Tariq? Or is it Tommy? Or Kanan?
Oh man.
Soul Free with Harlan Friedman, your home for sneakers and culture.
Ooh, that is so fire!
What's good? It's Harlan. It's Soul Free. And usually, when we say we're in the heart of New York City, we're downtown. But we are literally in the heart of New York City. We are in Midtown, Havana Central. Going to throw down that Cuban sandwich in a little bit.
Come on, somebody.
You know. And I'm here with my guy, London Brown. How you feeling, brother?
Hey man, we're live. That's I don't need much. Being alive and well, that's good enough for me, man. So thank you for having me, bro.
Of course. And the premiere, Power Book 3, Raising Kanan.
Yeah.
Man, it's coming. We are psyched about this one.
Dude, you know what? This season it's gonna be a good one, man. Emotionally, people are gonna be invested.
Yeah.
Out the gate.
Yeah.
It's a good season, man. I'm telling you. This out of all the seasons, this probably has been the one I've been most excited for the fans of the show to see for sure.
Yeah. It's so funny. The show is obviously it's beloved. I think see what I think 50 did is I think he got us all. I think now I get it. Like when I was a kid, my grandmother was like, "Oh, I got to watch my stories."
Yeah.
Right? I think 50 flipped it on us and got all of us dudes into a soap opera for us. And I love it. I can't get enough of it.
You know what? That's a great way of putting it.
Yeah.
Because I do remember that. I remember my cousins that would babysit me, and I remember they were serious about the soaps. I did not understand how somebody could be that invested into a TV show. But as an adult, I get it. I think shout out to Fifth. I think he did. Because it's one of those things too, especially if which is the difficult thing because people want to see it when it drops. But if they binge watch it, you will. Before we started rolling, you were talking about how you just one day you looked up 11 hours. You had watched the whole, and I understand that. I've done that. Because also too the way shout out to Sasha Penn, the showrunner of the show, creative show. They write it in a way where it's almost like you don't even know that the next episode is starting. It's just like a long movie.
Yeah.
So you just watch it and you look up. I've done this before.
Yeah.
I started it in the morning, same with Power.
Yep.
I looked up 12:30 a.m. in the morning. I ordered food and just been watched and So I get it. I get it.
And shout out to Rich the Player for taking that day away from my life. But you made my life by making me watch that show.
Yeah.
And all the characters, all the characters are so damn complex on that show. The writing is beyond anything that's going on in any other show right now.
Dude, like I said, major shout out to Sasha Penn and a team of writers that really took time to put some energy into these characters so that they're not one-dimensional. These characters are very complex. They're dealing with personal issues while they're fighting the outside energy of the family business, of their own personal stuff. Like I said, Marvin, if you were to take all the clips of Marvin, and not that I'm hinting for a spinoff, but
I mean, if it's out there, we're not gonna complain.
But what's interesting is that if you were to take Marvin's a montage of Marvin's clips, Marvin really is he's a story within the story.
Yeah.
And a lot of the characters are like that, man. So shout out to the writers, man, for really making sure they were locking in on that idea and developing and fleshing out these characters. So it's appreciated, absolutely.
I had a question for you. If you had to go to war and you're bringing one man with you, is it Ghost, is it Tariq, or is it Tommy? Or Kanan?
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to play marry, kill, or whatever. But like,
Right.
we're gonna play this version of
Okay.
it. Yeah.
First of all, I like all these guys.
Right.
I like all these guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joseph. Oh gosh, Tommy's my guy. But it might be Ghost.
Yeah.
It might be Ghost because I like Ghost. How I like the fact that he slows down
Yeah.
to process and he kind of thinks things through.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that Tommy don't ask questions.
No.
Whatever got to be done with is getting done.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joseph, but I think I'm gonna go with Ghost.
Okay, I like that. And Ghost, you know what? I also feel like Ghost's character, it arced and never had a chance to go.
Yeah.
Where everybody else, might have been close to this or that, but like, no, Ghost, like icon,
Right. Yeah. I mean, I just as a fan,
yeah,
I just was able to really connect to Ghost and shout out to Amari for that performance, man, because without him, without Michael, without Joseph, those guys laid the foundation so that we could have a Raising Kanan. So I just got to salute all of those guys off top, because their performances set us all up.
Yeah.
So major shout out to them, though.
yeah. And I mean, I know we're talking about this show right now, but your career is vast, man. From comedy and stand up, and you had a great role in that. And then there was another little show called Ballers, which was just, yet again, it was one of those shows that just grabbed us.
Yeah.
I still have my Spencer Strasmore Miami jersey.
Yeah, man.
Because that's how into it I was.
Dude, absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you for watching.
Sure.
And keeping me employed.
Yeah.
Keeping us employed.
I'm going to do what I can. Yeah.
Dude, that was a fun show, man. I like that show. I miss that show. The funny thing is the fans are still asking me about another season. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, we finished that 6-something years ago.
Yeah.
But the fans still love the show. And I'm glad people even paid attention to it, man, and paid attention to me on the show. So thanks, man.
Yeah, and I gotta imagine when you've been on a lot of different sets, but when you get to these sets and at the top of the sheet you see names like Dwayne Johnson and 50, I gotta think there's just a little different of a vibe on those sets. Like, talk to me about the atmosphere that men like this create for the rest of the cast and crew.
I think working with Dwayne on Ballers. First of all, he just has his presence alone.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, something about when he arrives on set, the sun gets brighter, the air gets clearer.
Yeah. Everybody smells nicer.
It's just the flowers are blooming. Yeah. They blossom with he changes the atmosphere.
Yeah.
He's just a force.
Yeah.
But he was always cool. So the fact that he was always cool created an environment for everyone else to be cool.
Yeah.
And even with Fifth, Fifth is we've had some one-on-one talks before. He's just a smart guy.
Very smart.
I know people be seeing all the stuff he does online and they call him trolling and all that stuff, but please believe. Mm-hmm. Fifth is a smart dude.
Yeah.
He gets it. He understands how to put the people in place to line everything up. And so shout out to Fifth, man, for feeling like the spinoff was even an idea, for Kanan and his story. But working, what I realize is that you don't become those guys being stupid.
No,
you got to know what you're doing. You got to know how to move. You got to know how to have the right people around you. So both those guys, shout out to them because they know how to move, man. That's why they're at the top of the game, man.
Absolutely, and both those shows in particular are so into the world of culture that was going on at those time moments,
sure.
Especially fashion. I mean, your character, and obviously in real life too, a little bit of London Brown goes into his characters because your characters always fly. Talk to me about like the fashion of these two shows. I mean, everything was just so on point, and all the references were so right on for the moments.
Shout out to Tiffany.
Yeah.
Tiff the stylist. Shout out to her. Shout out to Segay. We had some incredible wardrobe team, the crew. They really, and they were very collaborative in the sense of, obviously they know what they're doing, so they bring their ideas. But if something didn't work, they was always cool enough to say to even hear us out.
Yeah.
You know, and say, hey, if we want to change something up, this is what we can do. So shout out to them, man. Tiffany and Sergey, they both did a phenomenal job, and just they did their homework.
Yeah.
Like I said, people forget. People, Marvin's doing all the shooting and running and driving cars and all that stuff. Marvin was doing that in slacks. And he had on the Ferragamos, and he's walking around and doing all this stuff in these leather coats and pelly coats. So the wardrobe was just on point, man. They all the way down to the details, and they always made sure that we were very comfortable.
Yeah.
If the shoes didn't fit, within a few minutes, another pair was there, and they just wanted to make sure, because as actors, we don't need to be distracted by anything.
No,
it takes so much
to get the work done.
Try to get the work done. So they always made it, made sure that we was good and we was right in sync with the period.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to do, I didn't do this on either show, but what I wanted to do is what we call, I wanted a couple things to fall off the truck. Mm-hmm. I would have liked for a couple sweaters and some belts.
Well, we have a thing here on Soul Free, right? Wherever we are, we got to clip a little something. Just a little taste. Little taste. That's a little taste.
A little taste. That's it.
Taste,
I was like, man, there are a couple sweaters and a couple period pieces from Raising Kanan. I said, man, I wish it would have fell off the truck.
Yeah.
And I would have had it in my closet.
And we don't got to talk about Raising Kanan right now because we know 50 will blast us, But, like, is there, like, one souvenir? Is there one little something from each show that, you were able to take home as a little memory?
Yeah. I forgot what you call these, but basically in our actors' chairs, there's like the
backs,
right?
Yeah.
So for the people at home, we have our actor seats, and on the back it'll say like Raising Kanan, Marvin. It'll sit like on the back part of the chair.
Yeah.
So I got a couple. I've taken those from set before. Just have something to keep with me, and but I got the memories, and it'll live on Stars and on Netflix or whatever it is. So between that and the memories and the relationships, I walked away with some good stuff, man.
That'd be great if you're like, I got Dwayne Johnson in my house.
I know, right? Like, I got Dwayne Johnson just chilling.
My lawn is green. The plants are growing.
I know, man. I know. I'm working on it, man. Right now, I'm just trying to continue to do good work. And stay employed, man, so I can take care of the people I need to take care of, man. That's the main thing.
That's it. That's the most important thing. Just, take care of that circle.
Yeah.
And that circle gets big when you start having your success.
Oh, trust me. I went from London to cousin London and Uncle London. People, my phone, it's always interesting. Around, maybe people don't know that I noticed this, but every time, the season is about to drop with whatever project.
Oh, yeah.
My phone calls from people I ain't heard from in a long time.
Yeah.
The text and the call start showing up. I said, okay. Hey, I heard, how you doing? I'm like, I ain't spoke to you since we was in the 9th grade. Mm-hmm. But hey, it's all good. I get it, man.
I got another buddy in a very similar position as yours who, I could be in a cafe in the middle of Maryland and all of a sudden, like, somebody will see that I'm wearing a shirt or a hat or something and they'll be like, do you know that's my uncle? That's my cousin.
Hilarious.
He's got 79 first cousins.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. People come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I get it, man. I do got some
people excited.
Yeah. I got some. I know some really cool people. So I'm not mad, man. I understand because I still function on a very grounded level. So people deal with me in that way. So it's all good.
Yeah. So now, we've talked about your characters. Now we got to talk about London a little bit.
Okay.
Growing up, what was the one pair of sneakers you had to have?
In general, Nikes.
Yeah.
I remember my first pair of Nikes was in the 3rd grade. Mm-hmm. That was a big deal for me because I was coming. We grew up. My mother I didn't come from any kind of. Let me put it this way: we lived to survive.
Yeah.
So I remember I stayed in Payless. I had the XJ900s. I had those sorts of things. But I remember when I got my first pair of Nikes, man, that was a big deal to me. To this day, I'm a sneaker guy.
Yeah.
You know, I love sneakers. I love to consume sneakers.
Yeah.
I love to give sneakers away.
Yep.
That's my love language is sneakers, man. When I think about others, man, but sneakers was a deal. But a pair of Nikes, man.
Yeah.
Jordans would have been nice. I couldn't afford. Jordans wasn't even. I don't think I even owned. I remember high school. I used to borrow. Me and my boys, we would share shoes.
Ahead of your time. Ahead of your time.
Dude, we was sharing sneakers, athlete's foot, and everything. We was sharing sneakers, man. The Penny Hardaways, I remember Jordan, the nines. But because we went to different high schools.
Yeah.
So we would rotate. Though I remember we used to rotate between sneakers. I had a home girl to share a jacket with. I had a Nautica jacket. She had a Tommy jacket, and we would switch. You know, shout out to Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Yeah, man, we used to, man. It was the grind, man. But I love sneakers.
Yeah. So now that you got a couple paychecks in the pocket, what's on top of the sneaker closet right now? What are the grails in London's closet right now?
Let me see. Most recently. Oh, okay. This is the most recent reason.
Yeah.
I bought some chunky kind of Reeboks. I was in Ross.
Okay.
A few days ago, I saw some for $39.99.
Yeah.
And some nice little tan Reeboks. And I wore those. I threw on a quick Essentials hoodie, sweatsuit, and jumped on a flight. And before that, I got the Griffies.
Oh yeah.
I've been waiting on the Griffies ever since they came out when I was in the 90s.
Yeah.
I was a kid. I could not afford them.
Yep.
When I tell you I've been waiting on these Griffies since the 90s. And I got 2 pair of those. Before that I got some Space Jam Jordans.
Wow.
Those Air Maxes, those neon ones that came out, the neon and gray joints. I forgot what year those were. Maybe 93.
Okay.
And I got some J's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was here. That's why I'm coming to New York. New York. In fact, when I come to New York, I leave a little space in my.
You have to.
I'm gonna get some. Every time I come here, I'm gonna leave with a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
What does it say? I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah. We're getting something.
Boom.
We're getting something.
I'm leaving here with something.
Absolutely. And I mean, when you are here in New York now, God bless LA has beautiful food.
Yeah.
Lots of it's very healthy. A little light.
Yeah.
Are there any spots that when you come to New York, you're like, all right, I don't care what we're doing tomorrow night, but I'm going here?
Shout out to Havana. Havana is one of the spots. Cuban spot. I will come up here and grab some food, man. So Havana is one of the spots. There's spot Harlem. I go to Harlem. I might grab some. Shout out to Sylvia's. I might grab some Sylvia's. I might grab this Latin spot on right next to Corner Social. I think it might be called the Cantina. I think. Shout out to all that staff.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I got the name wrong. You guys know what I'm talking about. But the staff is very, very nice.
Yeah.
I like their wings. I'm going for the tacos. And Chef Samuelson, he got a spot off of 125th. And I can't what it was called, but it's like a soul food spot.
Yeah.
So there are a couple spots, man.
Yeah.
But I will pull up to Havana, though.
Man,
I like food, man.
Now you're getting me hungry.
I'm hungry now, brother.
You know what I think we should do?
Yeah.
I think we should wrap this up.
Come on, man.
Why don't we whack up a little Cuban sandwich?
Say less.
Right?
Say less. I'm starving, brother.
Let's do that, and let's get ready for the new season.
Yes.
Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. Man, on the show you might be Marv, but now you're my guy, London.
Come on, man.
Let's get this. It's Harlan. It's Soul Free. We'll see you real soon.
Peace.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yes.
This was great.